Well, welcome to our wrap-up of the Energy Bus. What a journey together over 30 days on this life-changing book. And today, we're going to wrap it all up by covering chapters 32, 33, and 34. It's kind of the grand finale to George's journey. I think the best place to start is how did the big presentation go? We've been leading up to this product launch, this big presentation. And George sums it up by saying it was like hitting a home run in the bottom of the ninth. Now, going into the presentation, though, there weren't high expectations because the executives kind of had an idea of what they thought George's performance was going to be. And in that moment, fear almost got George. It almost got the best of him. But his team pulled through. And right before he gave the presentation, George remembers Joy's words. She says, "Your positive energy must be greater than anyone's negativity." So George couldn't let the negativity of the executives bring the team and himself down. And he's able to snap out of it. And I think that's an important principle here. An empty well gives no water when you're thirsty. If we don't take time to invest in ourselves, to build our mindset, to keep our content well full, we're going to have nothing to pull from in the moments when we need it most. Imagine if George never got on bus number 11. Imagine if he never had that flat tire. Imagine if those executives are looking at him and he was a failing leader like he had been. What would have happened? But he didn't. He didn't because his well was full. He was able to pull the words from Joy, Jack, Marty, Eddie, all of these people that have been pouring into his life, and he delivers a presentation that blows the executives away. And after it, his team's not just relieved, they are energized. They actually go out and celebrate instead of going home and taking the day off because now they know what it feels like to be on a winning team. Well, then we jump to chapter 33 where we see George is going to pick up his car, and something's different. He is filled with appreciation. And he realizes something powerful. He says, if I hadn't gone through all the adversity and challenges at work, I would have never wanted to learn how to better lead my team. That's a huge mindset shift. Instead of seeing the adversity as something to escape from, George sees it as a teacher, as an opportunity for growth, as a catalyst for change. And we got to remember that the challenges that we faced hold a lesson as well, but only if we're looking for them. That's what George did. He sharpened his eye to look for the advantage that was inside the adversity. So, what challenge are you currently facing? And instead of wishing it away, ask yourself, what is the lesson here? What is this challenge trying to teach me? Now, in the final chapter, he prints out the rules because he says, hey, Joy, people need to see these. So here's my final reflection question for you. What are you taking with you? You know, it's true that change doesn't happen overnight, doesn't happen in only 30 days either. But that's why I want you to write down 2 or 3 lessons from the Energy Bus that you can put into practice even after this journey. Because I think you're going to see that there's reminders along the way of things that we've learned together that you're going to start seeing in your own life. That's why I want you to write them down. 2 to 3 things that you're going to take with you. Now, I also want you to remember that these rules for the ride of your life aren't just for you. As leaders, we don't just grow ourselves. We got to help others grow too. We got to turn the light on for others. We got to bring them on the journey, and we got to share with them what we've learned. That's how we're going to multiply our impact. Now, this journey may be over, but the road ahead is full of possibilities, and I'm excited to keep growing together. So thank you for joining me on the Energy Bus, and I'll see you soon.